Today on Monkey Life, the race to save Samantha the squirrel monkey.
We're gonna need to sort her out before she gets anywhere near any of our primates.
Can Chimp Ben keep his nerve with alpha male Hananya? And it's a no-score draw at the Bachelors. This is Monkey World in Dorset, tucked away deep in the English countryside. It's the largest sanctuary for monkeys and apes on the planet. And this is Dr. Alison Cronin, the primate's best friend. Alison and her team spend their lives rescuing
We'll take good care of them.
and rehabilitating primates from all over the world.
This is good.
They currently look after more than 240 monkeys and apes from 15 different species. Alison is passionately opposed to people keeping monkeys as pets and campaigns for an end to the British pet trade in primates.
Hello, Jill. Good morning. And where's Terry gone?
Her conviction that monkeys make inappropriate pets is regularly reinforced by the conditions in which she finds them.
We've been campaigning the government for any number of years and been showing the world examples every time we go to one of these places and find another monkey in a garden shed with no heat, another monkey in a bird cage in a sitting room. Sadly, in this day and age, with politics and the state of the world the way it is, whether or not captive primates in Britain being kept as pets will ever sort of take people's attention, I don't know. I'm hoping so.
Today she's off to East Sussex with Jeremy to meet a woman who says she's kept monkeys for over 30 years, but now has only one left, a squirrel monkey called Samantha. Alison suspects this is one monkey who truly needs rescuing.
The lady's living in a caravan. Samantha has a room in the caravan all to herself, and is just sort of running loose in this room, and I expect that it's going to be a bit of a mess and not ideal. In fact, the lady has said as much, so at least she recognizes that and has bothered to call us to do something about Samantha. So her owner was considering actually putting her down today if we didn't come to collect her. So once again, it's another sort of rescue for the UK pet trade, and we're going to circumstances we know are going to be less than ideal at best.
Monkey World already has 4 elderly squirrel monkeys living together in a natural and tree-filled enclosure at the park. If the rescue is successful and Samantha is healthy enough, she will eventually join this group and be able to experience a more natural life. Alison and Jeremy have arrived at the run-down farm.
Hi guys, you're good, you're good, you're good. Hey you.
And found
Yeah,
Pamela,
it's really not a
Samantha's owner.
Not a bother. And Samantha's 14.
About 14
Yeah.
years.
You've done a good job keeping her going, wow. And you've had marmosets all of your, well,
Yeah,
adult life.
marmosets and squirrel monkeys for about 33 years.
fantastic. And how many did you have?
At one time, I had about 30 with all the marmosets.
Bloody hell.
I mean, I'll be honest. I had a large motorhome, and I used to take them on holiday down to Wales. And believe it or not, they used to love it.
And she's just loose in this room next door. Is
Yeah.
it very big? Or
No.
okay.
Samantha is in a small bedroom with very little natural light. She needs sunlight to stay healthy and companionship of her own kind, but has neither. It's filthy and obviously hasn't been cleaned for weeks. Alison and Jeremy can't wait to get her out of there.
Well, Jeremy's a bit of an old hand at this. Mind the tail, it's behind you.
And it doesn't take Jeremy long to get Samantha safely in the box.
Okay. Let's just get her settled. Yeah, now we'll get her into the warm very quick.
Yeah.
All right, bits of food and stuff. Well, that's very kind. We've got a lot of this. Would you like to keep this for yourself and your other animals? Because we're good at the park.
Despite the living conditions, Samantha's owner is upset to part with her.
I'll give you a text as soon as we get back.
Right.
All right, bye-bye. Breaks my heart.
Later, Samantha's on her way back to the park, but Alison's concerned about her health.
She's in a really bad way. She's got liquid diarrhea. She's quite bright, but we're gonna need to sort her out before she gets anywhere near any of our primates.
Samantha will have to fit into a small family of female squirrel monkeys. But it's not just the rescued primates that need to be integrated into social and family groups. Earlier in the week, the team continued a long-running battle to incorporate young male chimp Ben into the group led by alpha male Hananya. Ben was born at the park, and after being rejected by his mum Peggy, was hand-reared by Jeremy along with another baby, born around the same time, Pip, a little female.
Look at him. Looks like anybody's kid, doesn't he? Dribbling and... I want to take you anywhere posh, will we? Eh? Eh? You rotten devil. There you go. It wasn't that bad.
They went on to live in the nursery together with foster mum Sally. But all young chimps need to graduate to one of the adult groups. Young female Pip made an easy transition to Hananya's group, but her best friend Ben is struggling. There have been several attempts to move him into the same group. At his age and size, Ben isn't really a rival for the alpha male, but he is new, and as far as Hananya is concerned, not welcome. Today, the team are going to have another attempt at introducing Ben and Hananya, but without Pip present. Ben has been living with some of the females who've been separated off. Hopefully, they'll protect him, but it's still a risky time.
We're going to go with one of the large play areas again. Obviously have plenty of distractions in there, plenty of bedding on the floor in case Ben takes a fall. We're hoping that Hananya won't be as focused and that to a certain extent he's got desensitised to Ben's presence, and also we're hoping, you know, for some slightly different behaviours from Ben. So, you know, we're optimistic that we may get a better outcome this time.
Ben and the females wait in the main playroom, while Alison, Jeremy and the rest of the team stand by behind the scenes. If it all goes wrong, they'll need to leap into action. The chimps can hear Hananya on the other side of the sliding door.
OK?
Jeremy gives the instruction to let him in.
When you're ready, Rose, open the door. Thank you.
And Hananya arrives in true alpha male fashion. While Hananya displays and greets his ladies, Ben keeps out of the way and eventually climbs high, in the hope he won't be noticed.
Hananya's aware that Ben's there, but he's not settled yet as to exactly what's happening, I don't think. So by no means is it over in any way, shape or form, because he's still got to actually make some sort of confrontation, some contact with Ben.
But as Hananya gets to the top of the climbing frame, Ben decides it's time for a sharp exit.
Hey, Hananya!
Keen to calm the situation down, Jeremy calls Hananya over. The grin is a classic chimp fear sign showing he's feeling unsure. A mint and some reassurance from Jeremy may help him settle.
Good boy! He's a good boy. We're pleased with you now.
But Ben is still wary and maintaining his vantage point high up. And when Hananya discovers his hiding place, the anxious youngster doesn't hang around. Frustrated, Hananya sets off in hot pursuit. But the irritated females tell him off. Hananya throws his toys out of the pram and, like most males, goes off in a sulk. The females back off while Hananya seeks a male ally, Jeremy.
Hello, big boy. How you doing? How you doing?
But Hananya's not giving up. So the team decide to separate some of the animals and open the slide. Patricia goes through and Hananya follows her, leaving Ben safely on the other side.
Ben was doing a lot of good things, but towards the end then it was starting to fall apart. Ben was crumbling and Hananya was getting, right, well, no, you know, let's go and stuff him up now. Hananya focused. But once Hananya's focused like that, it can't be good. He isn't very bright, so to get him to actually learn that Ben is actually a nice little lad, because he doesn't know that, which is why he beat him up before. He doesn't know that, he's got to learn that. Hananya isn't going to learn anything in 2 minutes. Hananya's going to learn things in a long time because he's a slow chap. It's the way his brain works, and that's okay. We'll give him that time.
Anytime you want to come up,
Right.
be our guest.
Alison and Jeremy have just collected Samantha the squirrel monkey from her elderly owner, who could no longer look after her and whose only other option was to have her put down.
She's very active and very lively. I think if we can get some fluids into her and some antibiotics on board, we might be okay. But not really very happy.
Alison puts in a quick call to the vets standing by at Monkey World.
She's in a really bad way. She's got liquid diarrhea. She's quite bright, but we're going to need to sort her out before she gets anywhere near any of our primates. Good girl, Sam. Fantastic. Okay.
It's a 3-hour drive back to Monkey World. And as soon as they arrive, Alison takes Samantha to the hospital. The primate care staff have a nice, clean, warm cage, ready and waiting.
How much do we reckon she weighs? How much do the others like her weigh?
I'd say maybe about
That's what we always use for small monkeys that go in.
Alison and the team have concerns about Samantha's general health. She can't join the other squirrel monkeys until she gets the all clear.
So she has been rolling around in her own feces for quite a while, and you know, you can't help but get sick if you live that way. So whether it's just the stress of losing her mate, whether it's simply that she's kept in a filthy environment, we're not sure yet. I've got Emily looking at a fecal sample from her right now to see if we can see anything specific in her feces. We'll get her onto a course of antibiotics straight away and see if she picks up. She's already hoeing in mealworms and seems quite bright. So maybe it's a case of just getting her fed up a bit, getting her hydrated, getting her some antibiotics, and we might come good within the next, couple of days. We'll just have to keep an eye on her. But, she is an old dear, and I think she needs a bit of TLC now, really.
If Samantha has any kind of infection or disease, it could easily be passed on to other primates at the park. So it's down to vet nurse Emily to make the checks.
I'm just looking for any parasite eggs or cysts, but so far it's all clear, so that's good news.
2 of the park's 4 existing squirrel monkeys came from a Dutch laboratory. The other 2 are from the UK pet trade. They share a dense and leafy enclosure, mimicking the kind of environment they would enjoy in the wild. Squirrel monkeys are found in South and Central America, They live in the tree canopy in groups of anything between 20 and 70 individuals and rarely come to the ground. The park's most dominant female squirrel monkey is Alien, very much the leader of the pack. The two most gregarious are Topsy and Turvy. Today they're all getting a favourite snack. Topsy wastes no time getting to grips with the grubs. Turvy's less sure, but whatever Topsy has, she wants more of. Once she's passed her health checks and settled down, Samantha will be able to join them outside, something she has never experienced before. The team have been trying to integrate young chimp Ben, who was born at the park, into an adult family group, but it's proving more than tricky. If Ben isn't accepted by alpha male Hananya and can't be integrated into his group, Jeremy and Alison will have to come up with an alternative plan for Ben's future. One option would be for him to join Butch and the Bachelors, a rowdy bunch of males whose pastimes include eyeing up the girls in Paddy's group next door, and football. But they'll never make the first team. Sammy cheekily tries a shot through Turkish Charlie's legs. Seamus prefers basketball to football. But needs to practice his passing technique. Butch considers attempting keepy-uppies. And Jimmy and Turkish Charlie don't care who wins the league, they just want to know if there's food in the footballs. And although he might be the captain, Butch takes himself off at half-time for a rest.
Hey, sweet pea. Are you going?
Capuchin monkeys Babe and Amy were recently rescued from a British family living in Spain who could no longer look after them.
We'll take good care of them. And you come and see them anytime.
Alison and Jeremy collected them and brought them back to the park. Now it's time for the sisters to have a health check.
I think they're doing really well. We've been very impressed with Amy and Babe, actually. They seem to be settling in, enjoying their new surroundings. They're starting to develop good relationships with the staff. They've been coming over to take treats, eating very, very well. We're already seeing some favourite food items emerging. So, yeah, we're really pleased with how they're coming along.
The health checks take place at the on-site hospital. Jeremy delivers the first of the Capuchins to vet Mike Nathan, who's waiting to examine them.
I think it's sensible when these animals come in doing a routine check that we've got basal blood parameters to start with, that's fine. Very importantly to do their fecal examinations to make sure they're not going to be bringing parasites that we've got rid of from the rest of the group. So we've got a baseline to work on.
First up is Amy. She's been knocked out with gas, so Mike can give her an all-over check.
So this is going to be on 1%. I just want to look inside her mouth. Those are nice teeth. How old is she?
10.
10.
10 or 11.
Those are good, aren't they?
You know, of all the rescue jobs, these guys have not had a hard time at all.
This is just to check whether she's been microchipped, and it's not coming up positive, so we'll microchip her now.
When the park's primates are under anaesthetic, the team take the opportunity to microchip them for future identification.
Okay, that's definitely there.
One in, one out.
Right.
Now it's Babe's turn.
No, she's already microchipped. 2.7. Whoa, God, we're getting good here. Digit 3, left hand. Yeah, she's lost that bit. Okay, it's the last bit with the nail. Doesn't do her any harm. I think she looks in good nick, doesn't she?
Probably doing a little bit more weight.
A little bit of weight. She's got to get to learn to get on now with a host of other girls. Always a problem.
Next time on Monkey Life, baby woolly Diego gets to meet his monkey family. And ape-proof windows prove a pain for the new orangutan nursery.
No.
Today on Monkey Life. A health check for Samantha, the rescued squirrel monkey. Make or break at the new orangutan nursery.
Just went the way. Go on, Alex.
Good boy, Julio.
And baby woolly monkey Diego meets half-brother Julio for the very first time.
Good boy.
This is Monkey World in Dorset. Tucked away deep in the English countryside, it's the largest sanctuary for monkeys and apes on the planet. And this is Dr. Alison Cronin, the primate's best friend. Alison and her team spend their lives rescuing...
Yeah, everybody's brilliant. Really good.
...and rehabilitating primates from all over the world.
You're not gonna let me go! Are you not gonna let me go?
They currently look after more than 240 monkeys and apes from 15 different species. Last time, Alison and Jeremy rescued Samantha the squirrel monkey from a run-down farm because her elderly owner was no longer able to cope.
Oh, God. Breaks my heart.
Things didn't look good.
She's in a really bad way. She's got liquid diarrhea. She's quite bright, but we're gonna need to sort her out before she gets anywhere near any of our primates.
Initial checks looked favourable.
So far, it's all clear, so that's good news.
Now, it's up to vet Mike Nathan to give Samantha the all clear. First, he sedates her to take blood samples, give her a general all-over check, and insert a microchip. He's pleasantly surprised.
Since she's arrived, she's looking so much better.
She can go on to oxygen then, yeah?
Once Samantha has been weighed, she can be brought round with oxygen and put safely back in her box. The improvement in her condition means she can meet Alien, Balsa and Topsy and Turvy, the 4 elderly females of the same species at the park, and Alison is delighted.
We've hit her with everything. Food, vitamin supplements, live insects. She's eating, she's drinking, her feces are looking good, and so we're bringing her down to the squirrel monkey house today to start introductions with our 4 geriatric ladies, which is just fantastic because we're going to leave her sat outside the enclosure for just a day or so, just to make sure she is settling down, and then we'll get her straight in with our old ladies. And just, you're about to hit the foot bath, so mind out, so you don't trip. Right, okay, let's get the covers off her. And I don't know if it's extra warm in here. We can probably dial it down a wee bit.
Yeah.
Donna opens the slide to the outdoor enclosure so the other squirrel monkeys can come in. Now it's just a waiting game for Samantha and the keepers.
Now all of those vitamins will be filtering in and her body's starting to digest. Fantastic. Good girl. But I wish somebody would come in and see her.
First through the door is an inquisitive Turvey, quickly followed by the rest. They don't pay too much attention, but their chattering certainly intrigues Samantha. It's Alien, the dominant female, who shows the most interest.
Samantha seems fairly relaxed about everything in here at the moment. She's been sort of foraging, pottering around, sort of communicating vocally with the others in the group. The other girls have all come in and had a look, but only Alien's really paid any interest. She was sort of hanging on the mesh near where Samantha is and sort of chattering away, almost sort of saying hello. So we'll probably give Samantha just another day where she is, just to sort of let her have some decent food, build up some strength and just get a bit more confident and happy. She's already brighter today than she was yesterday.
Alison and the team don't just rescue animals from the pet trade and laboratories. Sometimes they're asked to take monkeys and apes from other zoos and parks. The majority of the woolly monkeys arrived this way, from several European zoos. Woolly monkeys are native to South America, highly strung and notoriously difficult to look after in captivity. Diego is the park's most recent arrival. When he was born, his mum Kuna didn't suckle him, meaning Alison and the keepers had to step in.
Monkey World is the remaining place in the world where captive woolly monkeys are living, thriving, and getting on with things. All other captive collections are reducing in numbers to the point of extinction. And I hazard to say, you know, it's very scary to even say the words, but I think we've cracked it. I think we know how to care for captive woolly monkeys in a very good, solid way.
But it's no easy job.
He's doing really well, and he's starting at 2 months old already to get quite stubborn and opinionated. So you can see feeding him his bottle of milk doesn't always go quite as easily as it should because he's decided he likes his fruit better now. So we're beginning to introduce different food items into his diet. If you notice with the banana in particular, he tries to suck it. So he's still effectively suckling. So over the past week or so, we've been trying to introduce foods to him that actually make him chew and use his teeth because he's still really keen on just sucking. But, you know, he is only 2 months old, so we're probably pushing him along faster than he would naturally progress if he was with his mother. And you can see this little guy, Diego's very keen on his blueberries as well. Paolo, on the other hand, not so fussed about blueberries, but will kill you for a mango. So, you know, they as soon as Paolo sees anything bright orange, oh, it's mango, whereas Julio, you have any more blueberries? And this guy seems to be a bigger fan of blueberries as well, but haven't offered him mango yet, so that remains to be seen.
Today, he seems happy with milk and banana.
Good boy. Good boy. Oh. Oh.
Later, it's time for Diego to meet his real woolly monkey family.
Good boy. Right, take your sling back a bit, because you're too far.
And it's make or break as special windows go into the orangutan nursery.
It's about 280, well, it is 282 kilos, yeah. It's a lot of weight, isn't it?
Baby woolly monkey Diego is soon to join his real family, including mum Cuna, dad Levar, and half-brother Julio. But his full brother Paolo lives across the park in Bueno's group, where one day he could take over as lead male to establish a new gene pool. In the meantime, Bueno is a great foster dad. Woolly monkeys come from South America and live in dense primary and flooded forests. Unfortunately, through deforestation, hunting for bushmeat and the pet trade, their population is declining. Breeding them in captivity is difficult, but over the years, Monkey World has had some real success. With multiple large enclosures to reduce stress and a carefully monitored diet, there have been 9 births, with 3 baby woolly monkeys hand-reared.
It's worth a go, isn't it, just trying to reach, because I'm not too confident about if they'll hold us.
To keep Bueno's group active, and to make them work harder for their breakfast, the primate care staff have strung together some pots.
Hey, there we go. Not overly keen on heights myself, so this is interesting. But the woolly monkeys have got prehensile tails, so they can hang upside down to eat. So we're hoping that this will encourage them to use their tails.
In their native Amazon basin home, woolies climb up in the canopy to find fruit, leaves, and insects. By stringing the pots up high, they'll have to use their tails, which act like a 5th limb.
Well, they've just come outside and they've immediately shown interest in the boxes and the buckets. Bueno's currently hanging upside down from his tail, which is just what we wanted, and he's eating his breakfast.
It's thought their tails are strong enough to support 10 times their own body weight, and Inca is using hers to its full advantage.
Lena's being a little bit shy, but she's the lowest ranking individual, so that's understandable. Urima's been right in, elbowing the others out of the way. She's hanging upside down, using her tail. Again, exactly what we wanted. The babies are hiding behind everybody else, trying to steal food without putting in the effort, which is exactly what the babies do.
This is a stable family group and readily accepted little Paolo. He was the 2nd woolly monkey to be hand-reared at the park. He's always been a confident little chap and has settled in amazingly. He might have found stability with his new family, but has a little bit further to go with his own coordination. The park has a major building project underway, and Alison has come to check its progress with George, head of maintenance. They're inspecting the half-built new orangutan nursery.
Okay, so this is going to be good. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exits out of the...
Yeah, so there's 1 per bedroom, so there's any combination of making it through.
It'll replace the current nursery, which is smaller and in need of renovation. It was started when the park agreed to take orphans from other European zoos. The purpose-built nursery will connect to the same outdoor enclosure, but will have much better facilities inside.
Wow, looking good. Wow. Does this really come on?
The building has been designed specifically for orangutans. It'll have platforms, ropes and hammocks to swing from, and an overhead feeding area to encourage them to climb high for their food, like they would in the wild.
Is this the final plaster job?
It is, yes.
That's not bad.
Yeah. As soon as the glass is in, then I will then do the coving, which will take a week, and that's us.
George has been sort of organizing all of the builders to come in and build what's a very specifically designed building for the needs of orphaned orangutans. Sounds a bit unique and crazy, and it is, but it should be brilliant for the baby so that they can grow up with others of their own kind, along with an adoptive mom, Ame, who will make sure that they all grow up being healthy mentally as well as physically, and it'll be a lot easier for the keepers to work. So we're just counting the days now until this is done. I can't wait to see them flying around. It's going to be fantastic.
There are 4 orangutan babies currently at the creche, looked after by orangutan foster mum, Ame. They are Xiaoning, Jolie, Dinda, and Linga. But as the park is the European creche for orphaned orangutans, more can be expected in the future. Any babies born in captivity in parks or zoos in Europe that are rejected by their mothers are sent to Monkey World for the care team and Ame to look after.
Right, slowly as you come out. Right, take your sling back a bit because you're too far close to there. Right, your weight's coming off here. What's that in?
Today, the last of the enormous public viewing windows are being put in. They've been specially made and are 40 millimetres thick in order to be orangutan-proof. They've come all the way from Germany and cost thousands of pounds.
It's about 280, well, it is 282 kilos, yeah. It's a lot of weight, isn't it?
George carefully transports the glass through the park to the building site, where the fitters are preparing the frames.
Step. Right, you want to grab those 2 blocks? Yep.
It takes 6 men to carry the heavy but very fragile pane. It's a disaster.
So much weight, just pulls itself straight out of your hand. So we've lost that one.
No.
Went straight out of his hands. Took it straight out of his hands. Lost his grip. Just got it right over there. It just went. Oh no.
It could take between 6 and 10 weeks for new glass to arrive, holding up the entire build. And George, well, he's not very happy. Woolly monkeys are endangered in the wild, and their habitat in the South American rainforests is under threat. All this makes baby Diego a very special monkey. Today, Alison and Mike are taking his upbringing a step further.
I suppose this is the nuclear family unit, really. Us all standing here. We've got little Diego in the bag who's asleep right now. And Mike and I thought it was time that Diego start actually meeting what's going to be his family group. What is his family group, of course. So today will be the first day that the little man meets our first little man, actually, yeah. Julio and Susie. This is the beginning of him becoming a woolly monkey and not just a funny sort of half-human, half-monkey.
Julio is Diego's half-brother. He was also hand-reared by Alison and Mike.
I expect Julio today's gonna be a little bit manic, and we'll have to watch him make sure that his overexcitement doesn't get out of control, because Julio, even though he's a little lad, he's maturing now, and he's reached adolescence, and all of those secondary behaviors and characteristics of adult males are really starting to kick in. So it is possible that he can throw a temper tantrum because he gets so excited about seeing the baby and loses the plot and starts to scream and freak out. So Mike and I are sort of aware of Julio and his behavior, of course, very well, and we'll just have to make sure things remain calm, and Susie will lead the way on the calm front.
The rest of the woolly family are in the outdoor enclosure, while Julio and Susie, the oldest woolly monkey in captivity, have been kept back in one of the bedrooms to allow Alison and Mike to enter the playroom.
Hey, Suze. Hey, Julio, man. Hey, Suze.
Susie is more interested in the food than anything else.
Hey, you.
But Julio makes straight for his little brother.
Is there room for me in there?
No, don't launch onto my head. You stay in there. That's okay. It's okay.
It's quite nice that there's two of us here as well, because there's no jealousies, because he's got somebody else to come and attach himself to. Yeah.
He did a really lovely head shake hello. Let's see if we can get head shake hello. And little Diego head shook back at him. And in woolly monkey language, that's how you say hi. If you want to say hello to somebody, you snuffle, make sort of a noise, and also shake your head, which is what Mike and I have been doing with all of them that we've hand-reared. So little Diego already has a fair bit of woolly monkey etiquette and language, because he already snuffled hello to Julio and did the appropriate head shake. Hey, 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 hey. What's happening here now is that Julio's starting to get a little overexcited, which is what we were worried about, actually. Hey, little man, no. No. No, no, no. And the reason Julio's getting overexcited is that he's so pleased to see Mike, because Mike and I were his main carers, and now that he's reached adolescence, he's doing an alpha male thing with Mike. Hey, hey.
I might take my beard off.
Susie, nonplussed. I'll see if she takes an interest right now. Do you want to see the little man? What do you think?
Yes, I
No, see if it doesn't involve food for Suze. Hi, Suze.
Good boy, Julio.
You see, we're all head shaking hello. So Susie really is just interested in whether Diego comes with any blueberries, and right now that's a no. So she's happy to see him, but the rest of it's okay.
Adolescent display over, Julio quietens, and Alison and Mike are pleased with the first encounter.
Good boy.
I think on the whole we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Good first meeting.
Nice
and I
one.
think we'll end it now, short but brief. Everybody's still happy. And actually he's starting to calm down a wee bit, so that's good.
He started to put his thumb in his mouth just now, and that's a sign that his levels are going down. Good boy.
Julio's going to be great with Diego. We just have to supervise the visits until Diego's old enough to fend for himself. But I have absolutely no worries about Julio being in with Diego, so we can start moving ahead with this now. No worries whatsoever. He's a lovely little lad, just a bit overexcited, and he loves Dad.
Yes, that's my boy.
Yeah.
Oh, little man, see?
Next time on Monkey Life. Winter at the park, and the chimps make their own ice lollies.
Maybe they like the feeling of the tongue going numb or something, I'm not sure.
And Charlie, the park's best-loved chimp, fights for life.
Charlie is a very, very, very sick animal.